Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 10 of Crusader Kings 2. Still trying to form the Empire of Britannia. We've been called into another war or two, which we've managed to get through safely. We're now just trying to pick on some of the weaker counties. That is assuming, of course, that we can ever manage to fabricate a claim on them. Could we actually go ahead and get a better Chancellor? You've got a diplomacy of 16. We could actually get the Earl of Bedford here. You're only a mayor. And you are landed. So you'd actually be better. You also want to be the Chancellor. Let's make you the Chancellor. That puts you up to 22. So go and fabricate claims there. The other guy had like a 15-16% chance. I'll see what that is in a second. So my son, every time my son meets a stranger, he looks like he might faint. So we don't want him to gain the trait of shy. 40% chance he loses shy. 50% chance that he gains gregarious. I think we'd like him possibly to become gregarious or lose shy. There we go. He's become gregarious, so that gives him better diplomacy, better vassal opinion, same trait opinion. He's not looking too bad so far. Good stuff. So you have a potential chance of 19.38% per year. Well, that's certainly better than what the other guy had. There we go. He's only been there 5 minutes. He's already managed to get the claim. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got the claim. We can move you now. In fact, we probably can't because we've only just put you there. So yeah, we can't move you now. It would have been nice to send you to someone who could potentially do a better job. What about a steward? Could we get a better steward? No, all of our stewards are crap. What about spy master? Because this guy doesn't like us, and it's risky having a spy master that doesn't like you. We could potentially give him some money. Even that's only going to set him to 0. Not really like having this guy here. I think we may need to replace him. I'm not using my spy master for an awful lot, so let's just go ahead and replace him with... Yeah, we don't have a good spy master at all. What we could do is we could go and... invite a noble to court. What? Let's try that again in English. Invite a noble to court. It's because I was like reading and talking at the same time. So that would give us a steward. Just spending a little bit of gold just to get some random people in court. Because sometimes you get one that is useful for the position. Yeah, we didn't really get anybody with any sort of... we've got plenty of people with good stewardship. We could make the Bishop of Lincoln, but I think we'll use the guy in Derby. He's going to be pretty terrible. For the time being, we'll just get him to uncover any plots that may be against us. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have someone who hates me in the position of Spy Master. So let's have a look down here. Who are your current allies? You have this guy and this guy. We should... You've only got 600 men. You have got 1,000 men. You have got about another 600. So we're looking at about 2,200 men. What can we field? About 2,000 again, but we could call in our ally, assuming he's not in some other sort of war up there. We came to his aid. It's only fair that he comes to ours. Let us go ahead and we'll go down to the slowy speed for this, just so hopefully we don't screw it all up. We will go and... well, we need to declare war first before we can do anything else. So we're going to go down here. We are going to declare war against Sussex. And then we want to raise... our levies. We're going to raise our own personal levy as well. And we want to try and get everybody close. We also want to call in our ally. Hopefully he's going to join. That's my half-brother, isn't it? Yeah, he is now a thrifty clerk. Okay. Now there are some troops down there, but I don't think that's too bad. He may not even call his allies in, and his allies may not even help him. So... there's a chance. Yep, he's honoured the call, so we do have an ally in this war. And if he doesn't call his allies in, it'll make this a lot easier. You're marching to Kent on the 26th. You're going to get out. Well, you're not going to get out, so I think he might have just got crushed there. That's fine, though. So we're actually gathering up quite an army here, quite a decent size. Probably didn't need to raise our own levies, but I was pretty convinced he was going to call in his own. So we'll just wait until everybody is in position. Yeah, he's now calling in his buddies. He's getting a little bit worried. Let's make sure we have our highest commanders in. I want to be on the flank. You can be on the other flank. We're not at full morale, but we're going to march down to Surrey. And hopefully, if we can quickly jump in and squish his army before anybody else does anything, we might be in a good position. Not too sure where our allies got to. He was supposed to be coming to help us, but he doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. So we'll just try and squish his army if we can, and then hopefully... Did he actually call somebody in? Yeah, he called in the Petty King of Cornwall, who doesn't seem to have even raised any troops yet. At least I can't see anything. So how is this going? He doesn't have any leader on the flank where I'm leading, which is good. Okay, we've already gotten rid of both of his flanks. He didn't have much there, obviously. So we're flanking pretty hard now. We're getting the flanking bonus. And as soon as we get to the melee phase, because this is the skirmish phase, volley tactic is a bit crap. There we go. Now we're doing some serious damage to him. Already at 20% war score, so we should be able to just go and siege out his... should just be able to go and siege the province out now. So let us just go up to a faster speed. What we could potentially do here as well is... yeah, I haven't even seen him raise any troops. So I'm not too sure what he is doing. We have a new heir. Why do we have a new heir? Our son. That's interesting. Why has that happened? The Petty Kingdom of Mercia. Okay, what's going on then? Because people are voting for the Earl of Bedford. Not our half-brother. Why are people voting for you? We don't want people voting for you. May have to remove you. Possible plot power. That's not a great amount of plot power there. So we need to suck up to the Earl of Oxford and the Earl of Derby. Can we suck up to you? We can give you an honorary title. We don't want to make you into the regent. How much do you like us? 48. And you're actually our spy master. We can potentially get you killed off. What about if we sent you a gift? It's not a lot of opinion, really. We'll worry about that later. I mean, obviously we should worry about it now, because the last thing we want to do is end up dying and losing our titles. But this is the risk with elective monarchy. If you can't keep everybody happy, there is definitely a possibility that you are going to end up losing some stuff. So we've got to be careful there. We've almost finished the castle walls in Leicester. We could always just try and vote for our other son. People might like him more. It's a possibility. So if we were to vote for you, would anybody else vote for you? We'll just have to start killing off the competition. This is usually the way that you win these wars. It'd be nice if this siege went along a little bit more quickly, but we'll see what we can do. Ah, there we go. Now the Bishop of Cornwall is starting to send some units over. So we'll siege this top holding over here, and then we'll probably go ahead and try and crush his army if we can. Another one of our bishops given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Castle walls were built in Leicester. Fantastic. So what we can do over here now is we can build some other stuff. So we could increase our levy size and our garrison size. We could build a castle town to increase our tax income. We're not doing too bad on money. I'm more concerned at the moment about having an army should we need it. So let's go and grab a keep. Costs us quite a bit of money, but we'll try and get it as upgraded as much as possible. There we go. We have a victory there. It's only 54%. Let's march across here and attack. I don't think we can really get in there without a river crossing, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But we do outnumber him almost 2 to 1, so... You watch, this will be where the game trolls me, kills me off, and I lose everything apart from the couple of counties that I own. So, we did take the river crossing penalty, which really sucks. We've already taken out his left flank. His centre's about to collapse. Oh, would you look at that? We were wounded in the thick of battle. What a surprise. Well, at least I didn't get killed. But I pretty much called it. Try and finish them off. We got quite a lot of war score for that. If we can go and kill these guys off, that might actually be enough to win the war. Obviously, we don't want to go and deal with the raiders. Stuff that. We're not that bothered about them. That puts us up to 100% war score. So we're going to go in and offer peace. And we get Sussex. There we go. So, what we need to do now is, before we stand our armies down, we can go and chase these guys off. They'll probably actually depart once we get close to them. So, what have we got here? This is our son. So, we don't want him to have the trait Greedy. We'd like him to lose the trait Greedy. 50% chance that he gains Charitable. Well, yeah, let's try and get that. And he did. He's actually Charitable now. Good stuff. So now we actually have a 4th holding. We can hang on to this because we have a domain size of 4, so that's okay. Am I unpaused? I am now. They've ran away. That's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and disband all the levies. So we're at peace again. We definitely need to suck up to some people. Saddle my horse. The old wound has finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar behind. Cool. So I'm scarred. Gives me some monthly prestige, and the wounded has gone away. Good stuff. I've discovered a plot where someone seeks to kill my somebody or another. So, you are the Countess of It's your own wife. You've just uncovered a plot where your own wife is planning to kill somebody. Excellent, excellent news. So, first of all, let's go ahead and deal with the plots. So, we're going to intrigue. We've got a plot there. Are you the one that's actually doing that plot? What are you doing? You're actually trying to lead a faction. That's not good for you. Wow, that's a lot of people here that are trying to do stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is go around to these people and ask them to stop backing the plot. And the reason you go and ask these people to stop backing the plot first is because if they agree to stop backing the plot, you get a bonus with them. So, like, for example, this person here, she's accepted. So, which is my courtier, we'll now get somewhere in there, discovered back in the plot, plus 50. So, we actually can gain reputation with people by asking them to stop backing plots. So, stop backing plot. And we'll just go through and pick all of these up as we can. And some of them will stop backing. We can also actually ask you now to end your plot completely. She won't accept my offer. We'll just keep going through the rest of these and asking them to stop backing the plot. There's quite a few. Stop backing plot. Stop backing plot. Still paused again. Let's go and undo that. Accept. Accept. Awesome. We lose the trait Deceitful. Awesome. Few more coming up here. We'll go out on the hunt again. You are once again doing this same old crap. So, would you kindly mind not backing that plot anymore? It's the second time I've caught you doing it. So, you can just click auto stop plots, but this way is a better way because it actually gives you that that additional reputation boost with people. Nothing we can really do there. Think I've asked both of you to stop plotting. Get a courtier to join us, better go alone. A rival, he must die. We would become cruel and paranoid. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, so you're no longer backing, so... so many pop-ups and things to click on. Would you now be willing to end your plot? End your plot, yes. What about you? End your plot. You wouldn't be willing to do it. We could plot to have you killed. Wouldn't really get an awful lot done, so it's kind of pointless. Okay, so Peter the Hunter claims he will be a better spy master than Earl Wigbert. Probably would. You have a intrigue of 11. Yeah, you are the new spy master. So you are now going to... See, they're still not voting for the right person. So you're my new spy master. I think for the time being you can carry on scheming in Leicester. Now... Yeah, okay, plots and things are finishing. We've still got this plot, which we can't really stop. You are still potentially a threat. Can't really do a great deal with you. We could try and kill him off, but why would we want to do that? So I think what we're going to do is have a quick look and see who we need to try and suck up to. Who we need to keep happy. You're at 100%. County. Well, let's try and suck up to you, actually. You are the Count of Derby, so why not try and suck up with you if we can? So, improve diplomatic relations in Derby. See what happens. Why do you hate me so much? Just out of interest. You disapprove of me. You were fired from the council, and you're envious. Oh, well, that's a shame, isn't it? We could always just go and have you... in fact, if I did want you killed off... Yeah, not a lot of plot power there. My half-brother asked me for a fief of his own to govern. We can disappoint... He's only my half-brother, we'll just have to disappoint him. So, what do we want to try and do about this possible title loss on succession? It's going to be a little bit tricky if we die, because this guy, my Chancellor, is pretty well liked. We go ahead and try and plot to kill him. There's quite a bit of plot power there. If we go ahead and send you a gift. We'll invite you to the plot. You've been bribed. We'll invite you to the plot. Hopefully nobody lets it slip. Auto invite to plot. We may get some more. In the meantime, we're going to keep sucking up to people where we can. So, how much have we got now if we wanted to form the kingdom? Let's just have a quick look and see where we are at. So, if we wanted to form the Kingdom of England, we need at least 2 duchy titles, and we'd need 51% of the de jure counties. Well, let's think of it this way. 51% of the de jure counties, there's 27 counties. Well, 13 is half of 26. So if we had 14 counties, we would have half. And what we could do is get one more province and one more duchy, and that would allow us to form the kingdom. Now, we'd need 200 piety and 302 gold to form the kingdom, which we can do. And if we wanted to form the duchy... the Duchy of Weiss would cost me 151 gold. So we've got 2 options. We can either form the Duchy of Weiss and try and take Wiltshire, which would have us fighting 900 men, and he has a butt-ton of allies. Or we could try and go for Essex. He has 400 men and also a butt-ton of allies, mainly the Scottish. Doesn't necessarily mean that they would all get involved. Definitely some potential problems that could happen there. This is a difficult one. Not too sure which of these ones would be easier to take on. Earl of Somerset. Duke of Gascogne. Well, he's not really going to do an awful lot, is he? Powys. Couple of bishops. I think going to war against this guy is going to be easier. So what we're going to do, and this is risky, but we've got to try anyway, is the first thing we are going to create the Duchy of Huys. There we go. So we now have the title of the Duchy of Huys. So we can now found a new kingdom, apparently. I guess we don't actually need the I guess we don't actually need that province, because technically, even though no, surely we don't have enough. Cannot afford the cost. And we also only control 48%, which is what I thought. So we are going to need to take out Wiltshire, but we'll be doing that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. And I will see you guys next time. So until then, goodbye for now.